this morning, and finally we've got it resolved. Thank you so much, Dorian. You are so resourceful. Yeah, thank God for Dorian, boy. How you do, Papi? You all right? You fixed the thing already? Oh my goodness. It's a good day to have a good day in a good way. Yeah, indeed. We head into the word of the day. Those of you on television will miss the morning prayer, but nonetheless, the word of the day today, that word is resourceful. Resourceful. It is spelled R-E-S-O-U-R-C-E-F-U-L. Resourceful. R-E-S-O-U-R-C-E-F-U-L. Resourceful. And it means able to resolve problems. Dorian is a very resourceful guy if he puts his mind to it, right? Able to solve problems. And here's how we can use that word in a sentence. She is resourceful under pressure. She is able to solve problems under pressure. Dorian is resourceful sometimes. 21 minutes onto 7 o'clock. That is our time. Good morning, Eulin. Good morning, Destined to Win Overcomer. Mildred, good morning. Jillian McIntyre. Monica Meros Williams. Wendy Williams, good morning, of course, to Jennifer Collymore. And my good friend Petlin. Yeah, hope you're doing fine. Sylvina Charles. And also want to say a very special good morning to my friend out there, Mr. Tomlinson. He is now actually the coach at the Howard University, and he says good morning from your friend who is at Howard University coaching football for the upcoming 2026 season. Please tell your Howard University Grenadians to stop by Cook Hall and visit me and ask for Coach Tomlinson. All right, good morning, Coach. If you remember, I had him here with me in the studio a couple months back. He's about to is intent on starting a very interesting sports program in Grenada. Yep. Well, Coach, as I said to you, you've got to bring me up one of these days. Let's just sit and chat with the students and give them some pep talks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, in the morning, in the evening, in the nighttime. What is life without him? There's no life. Somebody's gonna dance. Holy Spirit, take my soul. Joan Brathwaite Batson, you alright, eh? Erlyn, good morning to you out in the US. Lauren Salim, how you doing, my girl? You alright? And to your wonderfulness, Joan, good morning. Congratulations on the graduation of your daughter at SGU. Wow, man. Joan, just the other day, that baby born. My God. Yolan Swan, good morning. The motivational tip of the day is up next. As I say good morning to Bongo and the guys and girls up in Mamacan. Yeah, the motivational tip is up next. Spirit, take me to a higher place and fill me with your captivating grace. Nice. Just like your prophets in the days of old. Let your holy go. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. I love this one. Simply put, don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Yesterday is gone. There's nothing you can do to change yesterday. What you have is now that you can do certain things differently than you did yesterday to make today and tomorrow, if tomorrow is given, better or different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, good morning to you, Miss Stacy Libert and the folks at the Grenada Tourism Authority. Mr. Clifton Bailey, good morning to you and your team. Yeah, good morning, Michelle Bernard, Kathy and Kenneth, Zuri and Solange out there in Florida. Good morning, Daddy Godwin, Miss Joan and everybody. Jelly, Monica. Nice. What's buzzing? We're running out of time. What's buzzing this morning? All right, buzzing this morning. Very interesting, man. If I'm seeing things on social media, a whole lot of things are happening. Folks are anticipating that election will be called sometime this year. I don't know where they get that from, but you got to be prepared. But buzzing this morning, the Ports Authority sets final deadline. And we also hear that the Foundation Kids Soca Monarch returns this weekend. In the region, U.S. denies asking St. Lucia to halt medical studies in Cuba. Internationally, Zimbabwe's the late Mugabe mentioned in Epstein files. And in sports, West Indies under-19 head coach satisfied with team performance. And again, not necessarily in the news, but Shimron Hetmaya, he's so controversial when he's ready. He's in form now, but now he's supposed to go to World Cup in India. Can't find his passport with his Indian visa. But this... man. Folks, nonetheless, the AM edition of News, Sports and the Weather comes up right after this. Rita Williams, good morning. The AM edition is up next.
Let us sing this song of business.
But when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
My name is Dr. Abigail Noel, and I am the head of department at the Accident and Emergency Department. One thing I love about Mount Sinai is their spirit of collaboration. They came in with ideas that have transformed our department in real time. The implementation of ID bands for every patient that comes through the emergency department. That has decreased patient errors. They have implemented defibrillators on every ward. Thus far, 128 staff members have been trained in defibrillator use. The huddle system is basically small meeting with all team members. It improves communication between staff members as well as with patients. This transformation means everything to the emergency department and by extension, the health system of Grenada.
This is the morning edition of news for today, Thursday, 5th of February 2026. In the headlines, Ports Authority sets final deadline, and Foundation Kids Soca Monarch returns this weekend. In the region, U.S. denies asking St. Lucia to halt medical studies in Cuba. Internationally, Zimbabwe's Mugabe mentioned in Epstein files. And in sports, Western is on the 19th head coach satisfied with the team's performance. The details to these and more after these messages.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a LOTS loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
LOTS, land ownership, tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
Good morning, everyone. With the news in detail, I am Gordon Joseph again saying good morning and welcome to Graphics and his team from Hot 98 FM. In the local news, the Grenada Ports Authority has set Monday, February 9th, as the deadline for all unauthorized vessels to be removed from the Carenage. The announcement was made at a press conference on Wednesday, where media and stakeholders were shown several vessels docked in prohibited areas between the W.E. Julian Building and Sales Restaurant. Grenada Ports Authority's General Manager Franklin Redhead said only limited exceptions will be allowed for cargo vessels offloading and no vessel will be permitted to berth permanently. Police and Coast Guard officers will support enforcement, and alternative free berthing is available at Clarkscourt Bay, the Lagoon, and the Outer Harbour. The Foundation Kids Soca Monarch returns this Sunday, February 8th at the Hillsborough Botanical Gardens in Carriacou after a one-year break. 10 young performers aged 10 to 15 will compete for the title in an event hosted by Palm Tree Vibes. Organizers say the show celebrates youth, culture, and resilience after last year's event was cancelled because of Hurricane Beryl. The winner will go on to represent Carriacou in the Looney Spark and Electrify Kids Soca Monarch on the mainland. And finally, Grenada has been named a partner destination for the Pacific Area Travel Writers Association, or PATWA, the World Tourism Leaders Summit, and the PATWA International Travel Awards 2026. The event will be held on March 4th next year at ITB Berlin, Germany, the largest travel trade show. Tourism Minister Senator Adrian Thomas said the partnership reflects Grenada's growing international profile and its focus on sustainable and authentic tourism experiences. That's the local news. Stay with us. The regional and international developments, they are straight ahead. 7 minutes on to 8 o'clock, on to 7 o'clock, and we look at the regional developments. The United States has denied asking St. Lucia to stop sending its nationals to study medicine in Cuba. In a brief statement, the U.S. Embassy said it respects St. Lucia's sovereign decisions on education, but repeated its criticism of Cuba's overseas medical program, describing it as illegitimate and exploitative. Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre said there is no imminent withdrawal of St. Lucian medical students from Cuba and that those currently studying there will continue their programs. In other news, Haiti has been named one of the World Health Organization's top global health emergency priorities for 2026 as the agency launches a nearly $1 billion appeal to support people in crisis around the world. The WHO says Haiti is among the most severe and prolonged health emergencies, alongside countries such as Sudan, Yemen, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, with violence, displacement, disease outbreaks, and a fragile health system limiting access to basic care. The agency is warning that falling global humanitarian funding is threatening health services in countries like Haiti and says urgent support is needed to prevent the crisis from worsening. Looking further afield, Zimbabwe's former president, the late Robert Mugabe, may have had financial links to Jeffrey Epstein. That's according to newly released U.S. Justice Department files. An email from 2015 shows Epstein suggesting that Zimbabwe could be approached about introducing a new currency after the collapse of its dollar. Separate FBI documents also include unverified claims from a confidential source that Epstein acted as a wealth manager for Mugabe. However, there is no evidence of wrongdoing by Mugabe, and being named in the files does not imply guilt. Finally, on the international scene, dozens of people have been killed in a deadly attack on two villages in Nigeria's western Kwara state. Local officials say gunmen stormed the communities of Nuku and Woro, setting fire to homes and shops and forcing residents to flee. While early reports put the death toll at least 35, the Red Cross and Amnesty International say more than 160 people may have been killed. Nigerian authorities have blamed extremist groups for the attack and say troops have been deployed to the area. That's the regional and international developments. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. Western is under-19 head coach Rohan Nurse says, while disappointed the team did not progress further at the ICC Men's Under-19 World Cup in Africa, he is satisfied with the overall showing. The Joshua Dawn-led side finished second in the group after losing only to Afghanistan. They advanced to the Super Six, beat Ireland, but were eliminated following a loss to defending champions Australia. Speaking after the team's return to the Caribbean, Nurse said the team fell short of its stated goals but highlighted strong individual and team performances, valuable exposure to different conditions, and clear improvements in resilience, preparation, and teamwork. He added that several players have emerged as strong prospects for future investment in West Indies cricket. And finally, in football news, with a local international flavor, a 34-year-old Omar Beckles has been signed by Gillingham following his release from Leyton Orient. Beckles has represented Grenada internationally, winning 8 caps and he brings more than 450 senior appearances. He is Gillingham's third January signing. This follows his promotion to League One with Orient in 2023. That's all the sports we have, but like I said, there is a story developing with Shimron Hetmyer, West Indies cricketer who has shown form in recent times. He is part of the World Cup squad that has been selected to take part in the ICC Men's World Cup, and the West Indies campaign starts on Independence Day, the 7th. However, Hetmyer finds himself being unable to enter India because he claims the passport with which he has his Indian visa, he can't find it. It must be noted that Hetmyer was just playing in the IPL, so he does have an Indian visa. However, he seemed to have misplaced it. The team is really depending on him, and Coach Darren Sami, I know, is going to do all within his power to ensure that Shimron gets his visa in time for the World Cup. That's all the sports. Now we'll have more sports for you in the luncheon newscast and our primetime newscast later. Stay with us. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
And folks, for the latest weather forecast, we now join forecaster Eugene Wint at the forecast desk at the MBIA. Good morning, Eugene.
Good morning to Innocent, and good morning to listeners also. Here's the weather for today, Thursday, the 5th of February. Currently, Points experiencing fair conditions. Winds are currently variable at 2 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1015.1 millibars, which is above normal and rising. The present temperature is 24.8 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 81%. Yesterday's maximum temperature recorded was 30.3 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature last night was 24.6 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was no rainfall recorded at Point Celine, hence February's total remains at the trace. Now let's go to the public forecast for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. The weather is expected to be generally fair. Any showers should be light and brief. Today's maximum temperature is expected to have 30.5 degrees Celsius, with winds coming from the east-northeast to east-southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas are expected to be moderate, with waves 5 to 7 feet in northeasterly swell, and therefore a small craft advisory remains in effect. Tides are currently falling to low at 12 o'clock this afternoon. The right to at 6:30 this evening. Sunset this evening is at 11 minutes past 6, and sunrise tomorrow morning is at 31 minutes past 6. Just to recap, is the public forecast for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. The weather is expected to be generally fair. Any showers should be light and brief. For the mid-service at the Mara Bishop International Airport, this is Eugene.
Thank you very much, Eugene. Have yourself a wonderful day now. Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick & Thompson Company Limited.
Get unbeatable value you'll love. Find it only at Quartz. We've got the best range in appliances, electronics, furniture, and so much more with the best quality and the best prices. Get a free gift with purchase on select items. Save 20% on select bases when you purchase the matching mattress. Take advantage of great deals and huge savings. Treat yourself. Keep your cash with Quartz Ready Finance. Unbeatable value only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Conditions apply. Offer ends February 28, 2026.
It's 2 minutes after 7 o'clock to end the news, a recap of the headlines. Ports Authority sets final deadline. Foundation Kids Soca Monarch returns this weekend. In the region, the U.S. denies asking St. Lucia to halt medical studies in Cuba. Internationally, Zimbabwe's Mugabe mentioned in Epstein files. And in sports, Western is on the 19th head coach satisfied with his team's performance. Now that has been the morning edition of news for today, Thursday, 5th February 2025. On behalf of the 2026 rather. On behalf of the entire news department, I am Gordon Joseph, thanking you for viewing and listening, wishing you a productive day, and extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere. Thank you to Graphics and your team for spending your time with us at this time, and we look forward to you doing likewise in the future. Have a good one, everybody.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account, and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store, or call 442-8602, 459-4325, or 416-8467 for further information.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
GRENLEC Community Partnership Initiative.
The Ursula Childhood Development Center repairs could not have come in a more timely manner. So we were able to upgrade to a facility where the children can learn and thrive. The upgrades of the center included fixing of the roof. We were able to increase the numbers of children that now presently attends the daycare. We extend a hearty thank you to GRENLEC for affording that.
GRENLEC, energizing our Grenada.
For 35 years, one name has stood with us. Through the storms and sunshine, we've been by your side. Whether you're on the road, at sea, on site, or at home, with Grenadian General Insurance, confidence comes standard. It's never been a better time to renew and update for added benefits. Join us in celebrating 35 years of safeguarding what matters most. Grenadian General Insurance, 35 years strong. Visit Grenadian General Insurance on Scott Street, St. George's. Call us at 440-2434 or visit grenadiangeneral.gd to get the coverage you need.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Do you own an antique, a classic, a custom-built car or motorcycle, or a fully loaded modern car or truck? Come, show off your ride. Register now to be part of Grenada Auto Fest and you can win part of the grand prize of over $50,000 in cash and prizes. Register online via our social media pages or at www.grenadaautofest.com. Early bird registration has been extended to 31st January 2026, Saturday, March 14th at the Royal St. John's Playing Field. We recognize our partner, Wagity Rentals and Son Company, Trublu Bay Boutique Resort, On the Spot Hardware, and all the companies that sponsored our category prizes. Remember, over $50,000 in cash and prizes to be won. Grenada Auto Fest, Saturday, March 14th, Tantin.
This Valentine, celebrate under the stars at Love Fest. Saturday, February 14th at Quarantine Point Recreational Park from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. Featuring all the way from Antigua, Burning Flames. Also live, Sabrina Francis, Rita, and Ultimate Perfections Band, Pan Wizards, and more. Whether you're coming solo, with someone special, or rolling deep. Love Fest is filled with moments to enjoy, like making your own chocolates and candles. Early bird tickets are sold out. General admission starts at $100. Grab a couple special for only $180 while stocks last. Tickets are available at Grenadian Optical, Eventbrite, and GoToFet.com. Upgrade your experience with our bottle service, Sweetheart Table for Two, or a more private Cupid's Cabana. Love Fest is on Valentine's Day, Saturday, February 14th, starting 6 p.m. at Quarantine Point.
Welcome, viewers and listeners, to the conversation this morning. It's 13 minutes after 7 o'clock, and this is one segment because I am expecting another guest a little later in the program. But with me this morning is my good friend, they are my good friends, Ras Bongo Starai and his
Empress Mataro.
Welcome. We were supposed to do this interview since not last year, the year before, and then Beryl came, so we didn't get to do it. And but it's very opportune now, because what you're here to advocate and to edify us on is that bill that was passed on Tuesday, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, the decriminalization of the cannabis. So that's what we're here to primarily speak about. But when I get people with such deep resources in studio with me, it's imperative that I have a conversation. So again, welcome.
Yeah, give thanks, morning, grand rising to Grenada, Caricom Martinique, and to the entire world. Greetings, Al Rastafari.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, before we get into the cannabis thing, we're into the mode of independence. 52 years of independence, we say. From your organization's perspective, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, independent means a lot. It means you have right for autonomy, you have right to make your own laws to govern your country, coming from slavery and stuff, and sovereignty. You see, so I know, yeah, we give thanks for being independent. We give thanks to Eric Gary, to thinking in that forward and the struggle that they gone through to really for the independence, and things like that. So I greatly appreciate it. So that what I doing committee service in I region, right? You see, the road to the Tabernacle, we're doing the whole thing to go right down and clean up and overhanging and thing, just to show, contribution towards community service and independent preparing and with a great energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Empress. Yeah.
Well, what independence meant to you?
Well, it means a lot to me because I am an independent person.
Okay.
Yeah. So it means a lot to me. Being independent means a lot. That you could make your own decision. You could, being independent is a lot. And I feel like I'm good at celebrating 52 years of independence is a good thing.
Okay. All right. 52 years. I presume, I could be wrong, I could presume though that you all were wrong for independence. You were a little before independence, right? Before 74. You were born before that.
Yeah.
A little, just a little.
Yeah.
Not much, just a little before that.
There, right?
All right, good. Are you satisfied with the level of progress Grenada has made since 74 to now, 52 years? Are you satisfied with the progress we've made?
Yeah, I satisfied also because it's the progress is Sham the Almighty, and give the leaders and them that kind of focus to really, bring Grenada, forward. Even the last administration, they have done a great deal. We used to call them concrete government. Yeah, a lot of infrastructure and modernization, bus terminals, and a lot of things be done. Eric Matthew Gary do a lot of things too. 28 schools because he believe in education. That's the way. St. George's University now with the School of Medicine, So, yeah, they are doing a great day. Even Morris Bishop, 4.5 years, and it's great NIS and the interest of the people, international airport, So, yeah, thus far, them leaders try their best. So, I don't call them Babylon, because Babylon would mean confusion and confusion stuff, right? These are government people who and I rely on to really set I free to as well. Because if I would let you go, you can't go. So yeah, it's a great deal for I and Grenada and forward, even with the chaos in the world now.
No, you touch a very critical point, right? We're celebrating 52 years of independence, but you use the word the chaos in the world.
Yeah.
What is your vibe as it relates to world politics, world issues? What is the state of the world to you now?
The state of the world to I know is that America is a falling empire, and they will do anything in the power now to, like you see, the capture Venezuela president and his wife just for oil. You see, because the BRICS is coming away from the dollar supposed to govern everything, but the BRICS is coming away from the dollar. People doing China and India doing different currency, you know, and the dollar supposed to keep up. But then with the captain of Maduro in Venezuela, no, that kind of give them a little vibration in the geopolitics and strategic area where you must be, you know, in the Cold War. So Trump is causing President Trump is causing another chaos in the world and things like that all over the world. They want to give you know, deportees and criminals and mad people, okay, so he call them, out of prison, you know what I mean, and things like that. So it's the pale horse, you know, suffering and sorrow and pain and things what follow that pale horse, you know. I mean, it's the Antichrist too as well, you know. So when I see that fulfillment within the world today is that people that don't know themselves and you know where the salvation is coming from and how our vibes are what is geopolitics and stuff like things like that. But Grenada is in a good space. The Prime Minister, I was demonstrating and say no to you know, real system setting up and stuff like that and deportees and stuff like that. The Prime Minister didn't say no. You know what I mean? It's very intelligent to me, you know what I mean? Because yes mean just like no. So it's very intelligent to really stand within this geopolitical situation now, you know? So
right.
Yeah.
Now, amidst all that, how is the Rastafarian movement, the Nyabingi movement in Grenada, and let's look regionally, because what we're really here to discuss this morning with the decriminalization of the cannabis or the herb, it's affecting the region and by extension the world. So how does the Rastafarian movement how do they stand at the moment? Is the I remember in one of Black Stallion songs, he said, you know, politicians are failing, but Rastafarianism is growing. What's the situation with Rastafarianism in the region?
Yeah, give thanks. In Grenada, we're calling for everybody to come together now because we have our time now to really strengthen ourselves and look forward for the salvation of decriminalization. In St. Vincent, they are already gone. It's, we are the last to really do it. You know, I was in St. Vincent last year towards the Ganja Festival and everything like that. We see what they do. I was in Antigua as well. Antigua, well, you know, is very gone through. You know, because the Rasta are organized there and they have their autonomy and they have their organization which govern them, and they are Gaston Brown giving them machine and lands and thing, and you know, see, yeah. So to me, Antigua had the best picture for when decriminalization and Rasta taking a stand, and that Gaston Brown giving Rasta all it takes, all the rights to really do what they're doing in Jamaica since 2015. Things don't really go on for the Rastas there, and then being get through in the way that they should, you know. So even all over St. Vincent too as well. So in Grenada we're taking that picture as Rasta now to say, well, you know what I mean, to stand firm, to really get the attribute, to get everything that I need the people get. It's really our time.
Okay.
Yeah, but it all depends on how you stand, you know. That's why I here today making that clarion call, you know. So within the Caribbean, it's strength Trinidad too as well, but they didn't get the Rasta for right now being in really get what they should be getting, you know. So we're taking all that vibration, look at them, and stand firmer.
Okay.
You know, Grenada is a leader of everything but supposed to be in the Caribbean, as well Trinidad.
We're supposed to be. Yeah. Now, the critical issue here is the decriminalization, and it must be stated that there is a marked difference between decriminalization and legalization. All right. What does that first step of decriminalizing? I know it would be nice if it becomes legal, but with the decriminalization there are still certain legal barriers and boundaries that must be adhered to. So how does the decriminalization, how does it impact the Rastafarian movement and so forth?
Yeah, give thanks. The movements now is that what I don't really satisfied is the one that is there, say, representing Rasta. You know, you're not really representing Rasta.
Who's that?
Michael Baptist. You know, the government say they choose him, but it take a consensus among I and I, you know, being the 12 tribe. You know, I mean, Rasta was just there, they don't have no affiliation and things like that to really make that tries to give that, you know, get that consensus answer. You know, but yeah, so we need a strength. We need that strength in that area because you can't able to mix a house or any person who don't really up to what the thing is about. You know, I mean, to really get everything that is to a Rasta, like, and not looking on their own personal self, but as a nation. So decriminalization, I was there in Parliament both times and showing interest because I have interest, and yeah, it's a good start as well towards opening it up, like to decriminalize and soften sponging and things like that in the more criminal law and things like that. It might take about 2 weeks to go to the Governor General to be, you know what I mean, gazetted and stuff and things like that. So it's a good vibe because like I know as Rasta, we just feeling free. Because imagine you go to church in the Catholic church and when you do that, so you look in the engine room and they want to take all the wine and bread in the engine of the church. And then break up your service. Kick you up and then bring you to the station and charge you all kind of charge and things like that.
For the herb.
For the herb.
All right.
So we've been through the worst. And we're not really going through to say we talk about the real worst which you don't veil.
Okay. That's during the revolution time.
Yeah. But it's all government.
Right.
Government is continuum. Yeah. So we have gone through all this persecution and marginalization. So we must give thanks for what this government is doing now to decriminalize the herb.
Okay.
Yeah, and which is the first stage to go to legalization and all the stuff like that.
So let me ask you this. Is decriminalization enough for Rastas, or you want a full-fledged legalization?
I think we want a full-fledged legalization, but we will work with decriminalization still. Okay. We'll work with that until he move on, because we know it's step by step. Okay. We won't get everything we need one time.
Because, you know, there are a number of different arguments that are being put forward. One of the main concerns is the mental health impact that it is claimed to be interfering with. All right, it is claimed that the overuse of the herb creates mental problems, and there are a lot of talks about the physical infrastructure and as well as the psychological resources to deal with the outfall from people who might be adversely impacted by the overuse of the herb. What do you say about that?
Well, herb don't really have an overuse, you know.
You can't overuse it?
No.
Okay.
And one have to take what they could control, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So since I know myself growing up and I am a Rasta, people always had that mentality that herb could make you mad and herb. And I'm a Rasta since in my teen and I'm 61 now. And herb never do anything to me. Okay. Anything wrong to me or make me do something wrong, you know. It all depends on one mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all the medical claims, there are medical arguments that have been put forward that claims that the overuse of cannabis, because it is claimed that there are hundreds of chemicals that are harmful chemicals in the herb. There are some good chemicals as well. There are some. I mean, it has been proven that it assists with glaucoma. I mean, I know as a child I was asthmatic, and I was told to boil the roots of the herb.
That's right.
And drink. And I must confess, I did get some relief.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But there are also the flip side to that coin, where there are other harmful chemicals that are the constituents of the herb. So what do you say to that?
I don't see herb as a harmful element, right? Herb is like for the healing of the nation.
That's biblical, right?
Yes.
That's biblical.
Yes.
All right.
And I don't see no harmful effect in it. But one have to know how they use it, because the tree of life will tell you is not any and anybody what could use it. You check. So ones have to know, and this thing now today we don't get in that real natural herb. So that's why we even glad for the decriminalization, so that we can plant with few trees and see how it grow and know what we put in what we intake in, because people do a lot of things with the herb. They spray the herbs, a lot of chemical, they do a lot of things. So that, in that sense now, make the herb dangerous,
So in essence, what you're saying is that some of the herbs that we get, that is purchased, I mean, it is alleged that a lot of herb comes from other sources outside, and in the preservation of it, that's where chemicals are added that can create the problem.
Yes, that's where you added that can create the problem, but the herb itself alone don't create any problem.
So if you plant a herb tree, you plant the seed and it grows, and you manure it for yourself, and you treat it from a baby until it becomes an adult, and you use it. You don't think it will have
no. It won't have no negative, because you don't know. You grow it in the best way. You don't put no chemical substance that could hamper you, and so. But people put a lot of chemical substance in herb. Even in America, they'll see on the news about wet, and that they claim it to be herb, but it's other chemicals they adding into it to make it be that,
Okay, I first should say that herb is always a healing in the nation, right? And they have healing components in it, Herb is food, shelter, and clothing. So that is the first stage which I go into with decriminalization. Then you have medical where you get the substances and everything, and you have industrial where you bring clothes and different things like that. So it's a good vibe saying that America and Trump trying to put President Trump trying to put Grenada in stage 2 and everything. So we're having another green economy, you know what I mean? Another green economy. They call it the blue economy. This is another green economy. And I, as Rastas, we give thanks for the sacrament as well, with no limits as well. And that I service is an economy now, right? So right now I'm calling all the Rastafari, to come together and to make it work. Because we could not go face government when we are one government, So you must come together, all inclusive, and make it work. And it's for I as a people and a nation to really go forward, to really use the resources that I have right to now, because to I so the Christian waiting to go in heaven, but I know is a salvation to I Rasta. Then, to build our economy and a better life, because it's really that is our politics now.
Okay, now with the decriminalization and the Rastafarian movement being happy that it is decriminalized and looking forward to the legalization of it, now that comes with this privilege comes with some responsibility. All right, so is the Rastafarian movement being prepared to sort of go out and have engagement with the communities to sort of let them know that with everything that we do in life, it must be done with moderation, and as my dear friend said, know your limits. So because it is being decriminalized doesn't give you an open license to just go and use. So I want to task you with the responsibility as a movement to sensitize the public that, hey, know your limits. It's decriminalized now, but please tread cautiously. Are you prepared to do that?
Yeah.
Yes. And we've been doing that already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself going into schools and communities and have engagements, sensitizing the public and the students that hey, this is not, it's not water in the river that you can bathe as long as you want. This is, if you are going to use it, of course there must be age limits and so forth if you are going to, because again, another thing, people think once you talk about the herb or the cannabis or the marijuana or the weed, they align it with smoking, but and there are other ways you can.
There are a lot of other ways of doing it too as well. You know, they talk about the healing component and different things like that. You know, I mean, the sacramental, which give I the spiritual communication and thing to give young and I unto the Most High. You know what I mean? So, marijuana is never harmful to people, but when you mix marijuana and cocaine and different things like that, it became harmful. It became harmful to the people. But if you have a respiratory problem, to breathe and asthma, different things like that, you need the herbs. Yeah, you need the herbs to do that. All the time people start coming secret to asking for it because it's illegal. You know what I mean? But yeah, and I know definitely you must be prepared. You know, so we give thanks for the Carlton Home, which is on schedule, the bank doing a lot of things, making fundraising.
Co-op bank had this big
because we had it before, and America come and bomb the place and things like that. You know, say so. Yeah, must put all these structures in place, like guardrails then. To
in the event.
In the event, you know. So I as Rasta now, we give thanks to the Prime Minister. You know, bless wherever he is in the world today, that he has given the Minister of Security the right with a ganja tree to really go out and sensitize to the people.
Okay.
You know, so we do that all over Grenada. People were wondering, but we had to get in the rights. And I as a Rastafari Organization for Centralization, ROC, is an organization and it's Inc. So we are really prepared. You know, like any other church. You know, with that capacity. You know, because with the NGO. You know, the government is an organization, the opposition is an organization, we are an organization as well. We have the same opportunity as them. So we are really prepared ourselves for this coming. You know, because we are the church, which is the strength for the sacrament with no limits. So, and Rastas, is it a Rasta time? It's a Rasta time where you have to come together. Unity is the only acceptable goal, saying Haile Selassie, to really come together and make it work as a government, as a people, as a kingdom, you know, and create an economy. You know? You know, so it's a clarion call for all Rastas to renew themselves, you know, to come together and to really get that gain, to get that upliftment, a better way of life, you know, where we are seeking for our people all the time. We have been downtrodden, but now the time has come. So we have to rise up and every set the plans and program in place that it could be better for us. It could be really cushion.
So in essence, you know, as we start wrapping, because we have another, in essence, it is not just a joyful moment because, hey, now the current administration has decriminalized, so we can smoke or herb as we want. We can plant a limited number of trees without being harassed by the police. That's not the case. You are prepared to take the responsibilities to sensitize and let people know, hey, we have to do this responsibly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as an organization, you are prepared to do that. You are going to call forth your troops and say, this is not just that we could walk in front of the police station and pull our weed and stuff. It's not about that.
No.
It's about sensitizing the nation that this is a good tree.
Yes.
But with good, even roses have thorns on it. All right, so if you don't treat it, that's facts. As the young people say that, that's facts. Roses have thorns. So even with as many good properties of the herb, if it is abused, then there are repercussions. So we have to have a sensitization drive to ensure.
Yeah, we are showing before as a reiterate that we are always doing that because we know definitely we are doing that to get rid of the taboo, the thing how people think negative about marijuana. You know, so we are doing this, and even though we are doing it, that we are having the thanks to be here at GBN to really sensitize and to make a clarion call to our Rasta and to wake up and to know definitely it's our time. You know what I mean? So we are always educating, even like Black Christian, 100 years now. Mm-hmm. So I have been at Rasta too, and our organization, always doing that, going to the schools every year, other years now. You know, and we're going to do this year. When that's when we come in, it's God already saying, you know, so people will be surprised and say, yeah, I was waiting and I was feeling the vibe, guys, the energies. You know, so we're going to be going to school this month too as well, and to the home of the age. The people who contribute and build for I&I and to really make Grenada be as it is, we we go to feed them as well. And the young brains, you know, I mean, we go to feed them as well with vegetables and natural foods and stuff like for over the years. So yeah, we have been doing an African Liberation Day, and we give thanks for it too because of the government being integrated now with it. You know, I give thanks for the chief, Mr. Jacob, giving out the strength now to us. So we have been live and well as an organization doing things, you know. So right now we are here to crush anybody else that coming to bring, you know, I mean, just coming to bring confusion and stuff like that, because we are here for third tribe. Yeah, church number one. We eat different, we drink different, but we are one. You know, so Judah is up on the committee for reparatory justice. I as being able to fight to be there. Judah is there and is one. So it's a oneness we are doing, you know what I mean, and strength. So we are ready prepared.
Okay.
We just want the government, as they continue to realize, as I show interest in the both house, to really see, and I'm going to talk to turn back and say, Rasta, right? I leave up my job just to show interest.
Okay.
You know, and I hear this morning showing interest, and we thank the government for what they have done, because the former government, we see the Honorable Mr. Bowen pick up the bill and read it, think it once, and then when he come to it again, he say, well, how you read it just now, never had read it.
Okay.
You know, so we give thanks for the conscience of this government to really bring it to pass, you know what I mean, and that I as a people could really get I just reward. So we're saying to the government, we want our seat upon since 2021, we had written a proposal to the former government, and I asked the Prime Minister if he read it, and tell me, yes, you know, because government is the continuum, to really give us as Rasta our space. We are entitled to it. You know what I mean? We are prepared for it as an organization to really lead government forward. Lead and we organize our government to go forward. We're asking for them to give us protection for the land that we have already when the bill will be passing, and they might be ready to give us what we ask for, the amount of lands and different things, but they could give us protection and different things. We can start to work. You know what I mean? And once they're giving us that strength now, we will continue, not only every Black History Month, but we will continue to bring foods and things to the homes and different things, and to schools, and help move feeding program once get more lands, because the business.
Okay.
You know, so we are ready, and we are poised to really go forward to this recognition of I&I, you know, other people.
All right. Well, Bongo Star I and
Empress Motaro,
I want to thank you for sharing with us this morning. And as you said, you are requesting your place on the table, that seat at the table. I can assure you, as time progresses, you have a seat at this table here at GBN, where you can always come and share with us what's happening as we move forward with the process of decriminalization and beyond.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing with us and edifying us this morning. And I want to wish you and your entire organization all the best going forward.
Give thanks. Thank you very much for having I&I.
There's one thing I want to say. People out there, don't be frightened for your youths. Because when it was not decriminalized, nobody wasn't talking about the youths. Now it's decriminalized, and everybody's like, oh, what's about the children? But there is an age limit, and the age is 21 years, and when 21 years, you is no longer a child. So people out there, please don't be afraid for your youth.
Fear not.
Fear not.
All right.
I'm with you always.
All right. Folks, thank you once again. We take a quick commercial break. When I come back, I've got with me Miss Lashington as we talk romance and Valentine's. Stay with us. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
The countdown is on for the most exciting relay showdown in the nation. The IMA National Relay Meet, started for Saturday, February 21st, 2026, 3 p.m. at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Come witness speed, relentless competition, and heart-pounding relays that will keep you at the edge of your seats from start to finish. The island's fastest teams will battle for glory, but who will rise to the top and claim the prizes? You have to to be there to see live. Admission finish line $50. Main stand $30. Secondary stand $20. And bleachers $15. Children 12 and under pay $15 for main and secondary stands and bleachers. Get your tickets. Feel the speed. The IMA National Relay Meet 2026. The ultimate relay experience.
For 35 years, one name has stood with us. Through the storms and sunshine, we've been by your side. Whether you're on the road, at sea, on site, or at home, with Grenadian General Insurance, confidence comes standard. It's never been a better time to renew and update for added benefits. Join us in celebrating 35 years of safeguarding what matters most. Grenadian General Insurance, 35 years strong. Visit Grenadian General Insurance on Scott Street, St. George's. Call us at 440-2434 or visit grenadiangeneral.gd to get the coverage you need.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a LOTS loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
LOTS, land ownership, tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
This Valentine, celebrate under the stars at Love Fest. Saturday, February 14th at Quarantine Point Recreational Park from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. Featuring all the way from Antigua, Burning Flames. Also live, Sabrina Francis, Rita, and Ultimate Perfections Band, Pan Wizards, and more. Whether you're coming solo, with someone special, or rolling deep. Love Fest is filled with moments to enjoy, like making your own chocolates and candles. Early bird tickets are sold out. General admission starts at $100. Grab a couple special for only $180 while stocks last. Tickets are available at Grenadian Optical, Eventbrite, and GoToFet.com. Upgrade your experience with our bottle service, Sweetheart Table for Two, or a more private Cupid's Cabana. Love Fest is on Valentine's Day, Saturday, February 14th, starting 6 p.m. at Quarantine Point.
Grenada, the countdown is on for the most exciting relay showdown in the nation. The IMA National Relay Meet, parted for Saturday, February 21st, 2026, 3 p.m. at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Come witness speed, relentless competition, and heart-pounding relays that will keep you at the edge of your seats from start to finish. The island's fastest teams will battle for glory, but who will rise to the top and claim the prizes? You have to be there to see live. Admission finish line $50. Main stand $30. Secondary stand $20. And bleachers $15. Children 12 and under pay $15 for main and secondary stands and bleachers. Get your tickets. Feel the speed. The IMA National Relay Meet 2026. The ultimate relay experience.
Set the roof on fire.
fire. Step by step, raise the whole room higher. Pick up your step, don't try her. Down, up, down like a boom bap choir. Turn out the beat up, raise up the heat. Kick up your feet like this, like that. Word on the street says you got the heat, so let's see you move like this, like that.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners, to the second leg of the conversation this morning. And as you can see, I have my co-host with me this morning.
You need to stop calling me that.
Okay, well, I am the co-host and you're hosting. Sounds better?
No, I am simply a guest here this morning.
You guessed that?
Yeah.
Miss Lashington, Missy Chrissy, good morning. Welcome. We got a little harmony there.
We got a little harmony. I got you.
How are you?
I'm good.
I can see you all prepped for next week already.
I am ready for next week.
Valentine's is no longer a day for you, right?
No, it's a season.
Wow.
Love is always a season.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the season is annual.
Whole
year.
365.
How have you been doing, though?
Good. I've been good. Of course, work is work, so that it takes up most of life. Yeah. But we want to make sure and find time for, the nicer things in life.
Yeah. Yeah. Work hard. Play harder.
Play harder. I believe in that.
Yeah,
I believe in that.
Play harder, yes.
Yeah.
I've got some friends in Japan. Say hi to them.
Hi. I wish I knew Japanese. I don't know anything in Japanese, but good morning.
Yeah,
good morning to you.
There's Lex, there's Edward, and there's Franco.
Okay.
Franco, I think, yeah. But nonetheless, they always love to
Okay, good morning to you and good morning to everyone tuned in.
It's a pity they can't be in for Love Fest.
I know, a pity, but they can plan for next year.
Next year, definitely.
Yeah, plan for next year. But if you're here on island on the 14th of February, we got you.
Yeah.
We got you.
Tell us, how is let's first do a postmortem of last year. Okay. How was Love Fest last year?
Love Fest last year was a dream. It really was a dream. It, you know, to have an idea and you see it come to life was really a dream come true. And we thank everyone that came out to Love Fest. We had amazing decor, amazing cast, and just an amazing team. I think it's wildly probably the smoothest event I've ever produced. So I'm thankful for it. But it was a great vibe. We had Cole Baldio last year, Boise, we had a Jamo last year, as well as Solid the Band. And this year, we are definitely keeping the energy and building on it some more.
Okay. The venue, though, when people heard of Love Fest, one would have expected a softer, more romantic. But to some folks who don't know, Quarantine Point could be transformed into anything.
Yeah, you know, that's an interesting take because for me, Quarantine Point is very romantic. Quarantine Point is a place I go to a lot since I was a child. I have a relationship with Quarantine Point.
Okay.
So, have you ever seen the sunset at Quarantine?
Maybe twice.
Magical.
Yeah.
I was there just yesterday. It is magical. Every single day you get a sunset that is just beyond, you know, breathtaking, including I've seen green flashes at Quarantine Point before. You know what I mean? Which is, it's very rare.
Yeah.
Some people don't even believe a green flash exists. For those of you who don't know, green flash is when the sun meets the horizon. There is a green glow that once the conditions are right, there's a green glow that briefly happens as it sinks down behind the water in terms of how we see it. And I can tell you a green flash is real because I've seen them at Quarantine Point.
Okay.
And, you know, being surrounded by the water in that peninsula is magical and romantic. I mean, you just want to be there, whether it's by yourself, with someone you love, with your family. And that's why we chose Quarantine Point for Love Fest.
And it's going to be the home of Love Fest.
It's the home right now. You know, I'm not able to predict the future, but what I can say is Love Fest is absolutely amazing in Quarantine. You're trying to bring me up in St. Andrew, isn't it?
No. No, you're best down to the south. No. We have our long fest up there already. We don't want too many fests up there. But I must confess, though, subsequent to Love Fest last year, people spoke. And I am certain it's because of the talk that you got. You went and you did your little research and you made it even bigger this year.
Yeah. We have to grow.
Yeah.
Love grows and blossoms. Why can't we?
Hopefully.
It should, you know. But we are definitely excited about this year. You know, we are, you know, the decor is planned already. People loved the decor last year. We have a bar. We have a wine bar featuring Calypso wines. We also have a food village where people can experience various types of cuisines. And most importantly, we have the return of our chocolate making station with Tri-Island Chocolate.
Hi, Aaron.
And our candle making station with Luxurious Treasures, I believe is the name, I think. But big up to Keisha Miller. So Luxurious Scents, my bad. And so that's all part of the experience. But in terms of stepping it up, in terms of who we're bringing on stage, you know.
Who are the locals?
I love that you say locals, which implies that there's more than locals.
Yes.
But we do have our a cover band coming through, Rita.
Oh my goodness.
And Ultimate Perfections Band will be touching the stage at Lovefest 2026. And you know Rita is a good time.
Yeah.
Rita is a good time. And she's so excited about this event. It's definitely an event for her.
Right.
It fits her vibe. And she keeps saying it's a baby making event.
Yeah. She would say that.
Only Rita would say that.
Yeah.
And then we also have Sabrina Francis, Grenada's princess.
The romance is in the voice there already.
Of course. And Sabrina is coming with her Treehouse band. So she's coming locked and ready. And if you don't know Sabrina Francis, she is the one that gave us that, what I like to call the second anthem of Grenada.
This is home.
This is home.
It's part of our opening.
Sweet Grenada. There you go. So you get to see her live on stage, the beauty behind that song that we all know and love. We also have Pan Wizards on stage. Steel band is important. So come through, get that vibe. And of course, to top it all off, all the way from Antigua, we have the legendary Burning Flames coming to Grenada.
Could you just hush for 1 second?
Sure, I got you.
Okay. I know you could sing.
In the shower.
Okay. Now, folks, this is going to be epic, all right? Because this is just one of, the hit songs from the catalog. There's another one that we all can... I see you've been practicing in the shower.
Yeah. I can give you the dance moves quickly. I can't give you the voice quickly.
Now tell me, I mean, I've hosted a number of events with them, right? Both locally and outside. How did you, as the Jamaicans would say, how did you buck up on them?
I have my ways.
Okay.
I have my ways.
How Burning Flames came to mind?
Actually talking to my father, I was talking to Daddy, and we were trying to think of who can give us the energy we like that everybody can appreciate. And we wanted it to be from the Caribbean, and we came upon Burning Flames. I reached out to them, and they were available, and we agreed.
Burning Flames, they've got a great history in Grenada, right?
Yeah.
It's Onion, I think? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Onion has a vibe.
Yeah.
He's got a vibe. I remember hosting a show with him quite a number of years back, and everybody was looking for that guitarist. Mm-hmm. And there he was in the crowd because he was playing cordless guitar and jamming away. And oh my goodness, can you imagine that at Quarantine Point?
Yeah, under the stars. I can imagine it. It's going to be so good.
Yeah.
And the outfits.
Yeah.
For me, I can't wait to see what they're going to wear, because they're known for the antics.
Yeah.
And I love, give me the antics every day.
Yeah, they have a customized way of customizing.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
That is an excellent inclusion, folks. In case you don't know, you're just following this show this morning, and Burning Flames. This is another one that will get you going.
Drive now.
little more move than a draft board, boy.
A draft board. Oh my gosh.
Burning Flames, I know they are going to tear the place
They
apart.
will. They will.
Right?
They will.
They will interact. They're not the ordinary regular show band that will come and just deliver on the stage. They are going to interact. They are going to bring the best out of all the patrons and ensure that they, oh my goodness.
Yeah. I love that you can see it.
Yeah.
It's about to happen.
Yeah, it is.
It's about to happen. So we're excited. We're so excited for Love Fest next week Saturday at Quarantine Point.
But it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. Love Fest has grown and has grown leaps and bounds because we're not only just bringing in Burning Flames, right? We've got other regional, internationally.
We have surprises in store. We have surprises in store.
Ready to let out the surprise?
I don't know if I'm ready to let out the surprise. I feel like I should leave the surprise for next week.
You feel?
I don't know. What you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's leave it for next week. We'll surprise them next week.
Yeah, next week. So we'll have an addition, a surprise, and an addition.
Yes. Okay.
So something big is going to happen next Friday. Okay. So you got to stay tuned to us. We are going to be vibing. We are going to vibe for about an hour on Friday.
We could vibe, but in the meantime, make sure you get your tickets because the vibe goes on for 8 hours on Saturday. You know what I mean? At Love Fest next week, Saturday. I know it's Independence season, so Independence Week, but still get those tickets early because we do have specials on as well for tickets. So right now, tickets start at $100. We have a couple special. So this could be you and your partner. This could be you and mommy. This could be you and your bestie. If you're buying 2 tickets for any 2 people, you get it for $180. So you save $20 on those tickets. So you can get those now before they're all out because we've only issued a limited number of these.
And the early birds are already gone.
Yeah, man.
They
long
were gone
time.
before they printed.
before, way before. Yes, indeed. So it'll be a good vibe.
You know, I really want to commend you on you've got a multiplicity of initiatives. All right, you're that kind of person. But you see this one, yeah, time will remember you for this event.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I've heard the stories from people who went there. They went there just to experience it. They went there alone, and relationships have evolved out of this.
Aww.
I can attest to 2.
That's lovely, and that's what we want.
Yeah, I have a friend from Barbados, Hearts Gap to be precise, happened to be in Grenada that time last year.
Right.
And said she was bored and she was just going to the event. And now she visits Grenada regularly because she is, in
love.
Yeah. And not just with Grenada, but with a Grenadian.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
Because that's what we want to create. We want to just create an experience where people can feel alive again, whether that is just themselves, whether it's connecting with someone, making friends, or, celebrating the love that already exists among them and their people, That's what we're doing at Love Fest.
Isn't love a lovely thing?
It is a lovely thing.
Yeah. It is.
Beautiful.
This morning I feel lovish.
You feel lovish?
Yeah.
You feel lovely? Oh, gosh.
I want to wish you and your team, I know it's a lot of work, a lot of work to get this event, any event on a whole, but this one in particular, because it's in a sort of unorthodox place, and to create that environment, the candle making, the chocolate and the special bars and the special food and everything, and then to intertwine that and collage it with sweet, great music. Pan, my good friend, what's her name? Rita and Sabrina. The surprise that we're going to have next week. And of course, Burning Flames. Ooh, mama. And still on top of that, you have Pan. Couldn't have asked for more.
Yeah.
An event like that should start up at pricing at around $500.
It is a steal of a deal.
Yeah, it is.
It is a steal of a deal. Yeah.
All the best, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And big up to the GBN family, of course, a partner of Love Fest. We appreciate having you on board again this year. And a shout out to our other partners. We have Sunrise Airways, Netherlands Insurance, Flow is also on board with us, Lashington Agency, and Love Fest is produced by Upstage.
Wow.
Yeah.
You gone. And with you gone, we're going.
Hey, we're all on board together.
Yeah.
All on board together.
All the best.
Thank you.
And see you at Love Fest.
See you at Love Fest.
Yeah. Come prepared to be loved.
Absolutely.
Yes. You love yourself for loving.
Indeed, and if you're looking to get those tickets, you can get them at Grenadian Optical in town, as well as Spiceland Mall. Check out Esther's Bar in the Grand Anse Craft and Spice Market on Grand Anse Beach. St. David's Pharmacy. We have Nikita's Beauty Salon in Grenville, as well as Calico Supermarkets in Grenville, Soteas, and Guave. And of course, you can get them online at gotofet.com and Eventbrite. If you need any information, check us out at Your Love Fest on Facebook and Instagram, yourlovefest.com, or you can WhatsApp us 405-2255. That's 405-2255.
Chrissy, thank you for spending your time with me this morning.
Thank you.
And I wish today was next Thursday already, because I'd be thinking, tomorrow morning will be Friday. All right.
See you next week.
Have a good one. Folks, that's it for the conversation, an extended version thereof. I'm going to let us go off with this, man. Burning Flames, it's going to be epic come Valentine's night at the Quarantine Point.